Sure. Lockdown Imbizo. Welcome to it. It's another one, another session. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you that has been subscribing, liking, and commenting on the videos. If you haven't yet, just do the things there at the bottom of your screen. Press like, hit share, so today we're back. As promised previously, we said we were going to discuss rape, but our topic is going to be more on consent. So the fine line between consent and the so-called trend of playing hard to get. As usual, I'm not alone. I've got the team with me. Gents.
Well, to catch was a busy if for us my right now since the Cape Town good plan go lockdown next. Voila.
Umvuselelo lo mhlongo injomane kaMgabhi yaduka iminyaka nyaka. Ayisagudla nawo lo shune lockdown Imbizo.
Unepta lona umfana sevucha wamanje se Cape Town.
Ngathi unepta ucishe walilizela lapha emvu. Anyway. So let's get to today's topic. It's one that is very confusing because you've got the consent. A large part of society struggles to understand the whole concept of consent, right? So on the one end, you've got people that say, "What is this?" Meaning, before you have sex with a person, whether it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, did they agree? And if they did not agree, then why do you have sex with the person? Why you sex the girl? Why you sex the boy? And so on. So, and then on the other hand, we also come from a society that encourages, I'm afraid, play hard to get. That encourages, I'm afraid, stop it, I like it. And they often use sexual connotations even. Ooh, stop it, I like it. You know, and we also come from a society that ridicules amachita, usually that listen to a girl that says no. Because manga military mighty no. Next week amachita zongla when about slow. You know, because lego pushing or even West Part, you know, yes, last week let's so if had you pushed a little bit harder, then maybe something was going to happen. So, I mean, that's the society that we come from. And I mean, it seems as if we are confused as a society. So now, how do we tackle this issue of consent when we ourselves, as a society, are confused by our position with regards to the whole situation?
Yeah, man. It's tricky, man. But you know, as you said, Guti, I think we get a bit sidetracked by the fact when girls say no and you think it's a yes. If you pushed harder, you'll get there. Actually, that's what the following week, you know. So, but I don't want to blame the girls themselves, but Guti, by shy, you know what I mean? Guti, but you know, but yes, Nakona. So hey, it's a tricky one, man. I don't know how to handle it, but you know, in terms of I won't know. That's what I say.
Yeah, no, nabingumelana nawe Mngomezulu. Le ndaba ka no, when umuntu explicitly had said no, ungabusaqhubeka. Kunjengomuntu uthi uzama ukumthinta akuphebeza isandla. Ungabusaqhubeka because umuntu okufunayo later uma kuthiwe bevele kufuna ni zobuyela back esimeni ukuthi niqhubeke nento ebenyenza makuthiwa benifo player niqhubeke nayo and then usezobuyela back esimeni. But le ndaba yokuphoqa umuntu ukuthi no ebevele bengifuni uyabo because lento it also ties in ngingazile noma sengiyaphuma kwi topic leba ukuthi ababuthatha amajita they'll go out to a club, buy drinks for some chicks and then bring a lady home, and then he goes into the bathroom. When he comes back, she's already sleeping, and then the guy helps himself while the lady is sleeping. Those are things which you know, but so and then with regards to consent, like as much as Muntu should not explicitly say yes, But if umuntu push itshengisa some sort of resistance, like umuntu akangaqhubeki. And another thing, when you mentioned husbands and wives, one other thing which I've had to learn, which is why I always encourage Utamajita needs to also have conversations with women and female friends in terms of things around rape and consent, is that growing up in Makaya, I did not believe a husband could rape his wife, and that the wife was entitled to saying no. Until I actually grew up and understand the whole definition of a rape, which actually two people can be married and they'd still be separated, and they shouldn't be physically intimate and be involved because the other party doesn't want to.
Yeah, man. But then manje if it is kanjani le stop it, I like it. What does that mean? But because asitshela kune experience la kule stop it, I like it asiyazi thina. So say wafana yasakhulu asichazele.
Well, for me, it's either it's white or it's black, and we should never encourage the gray area, because as soon as we encourage the gray area, I think that's where things are open to interpretation. So whether it's verbally no, or someone just said, you know what, or then that should tell you that this person is just not ready. I think you guys have already touched on this. I think. And because whatever that we're going to engage on, it's the gray areas or the gray matters, of which I don't think we should even get to that stage. Yes, societally there are issues whereby people be like, oh, or whatever, those kind of things. Those are stupid behaviors. Those are things that should never be encouraged in society. Those are things that are contributing to the culture of rape. I've mentioned the whole thing about, and we can't blame it on the culture, and we also can't blame it on society. It's a personal thing. So what's wrong? If people sleep, that's fine. It's about what are your principles, what are your values as an individual, which then brings me to the issue of having a value-based society. To say what kind of a society are we? Do we have values? Do we live by values? Yes, people would also argue to say women can also rape a man, and that yes, the although with the other party, it's not the intensity is not the same as opposed to the other, but I think we need to be a society that lives on values. I know, Tabis, when I mentioned the latter, you just smile. It's like you the type that would not mind being raped. But the thing is, every day it's a violation of someone's rights, and we ought to respect those. So it's yeah. I think that's my view. We can't have gray areas around this.
Indaba ngiSmileyiswa ukuthi khona amajita
yeah. I may sound insensitive because akaze kwenzeke kumina and ngiyaxolisa ngalokho. Uma indoda like urape umuntu wesifazane, livuka kanjani ingqondo yakhe ingekho lapho, because kumele nawe mental ube khona. Let's leave aside being drug rape and what not. But sengisho njengamanje nje umuntu wesilisa uzorape umuntu wesifazane, like how does it? Usayitshena uma kanjani?
Well, I think can I with all due respect, and I'm not saying this to you, I'm saying to anyone who will raise this point, the biology or the what's the word is the anatomy of a human body. Not only men will be aroused, even women. So one cannot use that to say, oh, but if why it's biology. You touch it, then there's a reaction. Remember now, that's why people, most victims feel betrayed, feel like, why did I even react? How did my body react? How did I even get to a stage where I climax? It's my body has actually betrayed me, because it's that's your body. Your body, it's a biological thing. it reacts. It's like Ukwaiza. It gets to you don't say times, you don't control that, it just happens. So I was just saying that, and I know this question is not, you're not just asking this for yourself, but I think you're asking it on behalf of anyone else who could ask that question. How do you as a man? And I think it's one can also take it back to the area of the fact that naturally a man, you are designed to be a giver in every sense of the word giver, because how you are designed, you give. And so no, like that's it's deep, I know. And one therefore says, yeah, but if you were designed to give, then if it's given, therefore you should not complain. But the thing is, we I think we've evolved as human beings. What differentiates a man and an animal is the intellectual part. When men have got intellect, men do, yes, they've got an animal part of them, but the human aspect of it should actually be restrained. So the animal in you will kick in, but it's the human in you that should always restrain you from doing anything that is of an animal nature.
Okay.
I want to add, because the Saskatchewan clear, and it's because you brought up the issue of men that also face e-rape. Because they are much it about man sninin na pagutweet. They boakala makomri. Boakala mataban. They boakala machita. But when they look at the definition, they actually feel good. They've actually, most guys were saying they actually feel good. They've actually been raped. Whereby, because if they don't want to have sex with, be it their partner, well, most cases their partner, then they get accused of cheating, or the partner gets moody, and then like but now it's like why and then you end up having to just do it anyway. So does that now also constitute as rape? Because I'm actually color from that point of view, and it's that part which is not that documented.
So I want to explain something. I could be wrong, but let me attempt to answer it. So women are emotional beings. Men are we logical. So when a woman goes through that process, it's an emotional process for them. For men, it's a physical experience, which at times might not necessarily have emotions that might linger longer. That's my view. I'm not a doctor in this, but that's my view. So when and for men it has a bigger impact as opposed to and I understand what you're saying. For some men, if it has happened, I mean, people who grew up with about antabasi, like aunt so the aunt is alarm young snef now those kind of things, and people feel molested and all that. And so it happens, and it ends up.
No, angizwanga lapha Grootman lami angizwanga uthi back to Miss Nave and then mabuya kwenzakalani. Okay, no, you can go ahead. Angiyazi mina leka auntie specifically, but
no,
we'll talk offline.
I'm just using example of cases of abantwana abancane who get molested by our auntie, or I'm just using auntie as a subject matter, but it could have been anyone else. So yeah.
Yeah, uqinisile ukhoza ngendaba le yeklento, because yabo mina ngikhula le emakhaya ubuye uthi ahamba ugogo akubiza athi uzoqabula ugwayi kagogo. And no ngiqinisile, and that's a norm, ukuthi ugwayi kagogo uzoqabula and then like uhambe, like, and you have no idea ukuthi it's sexual. And to think about it now, even namanje, I don't even sexualize it even now. I can. But now I wouldn't allow anyone to do that because of how I feel about autism right now in terms of the sickness and the madness that's happening in this world. Yeah. So let I show you, like I can testify to it. And that was and that's like and that wasn't even like a big deal. But when it comes to lenda fighter, comrade, according to definition, but they do it because they were manipulated somehow, they were coerced. Because coercion doesn't have to be physical as well. It could be words that you use. Another challenge to umuntu ofesana is that ukhathelo akekho emudini, but the whole pressure ukuthi uma ungabi busy nomuntu wakho ukhona umanyonyoba ngaphandle ozofika ezosebenza ensimini yakho, why wena unqaba. So now you feel like you're compelled to do it even though you're not in the emotional state of wanting to do it. So like we actually need to understand and have guidelines as to how are we defining consent in rape. Nale ka hard to get. Iyona ke engidinga ukuthi abengcotha besinosisi who has done it before, ukuthi she's played hard to get in inverted commas because she wanted to test ukuthi umjito serious kangakanani or how much pressure ayifunayo. It always sounds bad when the guy says it, you know what, Lona, she was playing hard to get, ebefuna ukubona ukuthi serious kangakanani. And I'd rather be ibari or inyon or istithit or istimtim, whatever term you might use, ukuthi intombazane engalali naye if she was playing hard to get, then ukuthi ngibe kwi borderline between raping her and actually pursuing her and being a man who's after what he wants.
Yeah. So for Kamhlongo, I think the question there, yeah. Which does silence mean consent?
Because some people, when they're actually raped, they say they froze, they couldn't scream. But I think that it boils down. I'll speak on personal experience, right? It boils down on knowing the person and their response to it. Because neulale is doomed.
Yeah, angan. But I need to tell you, it happens good in terms of her body reacts. As you are busy touching her, she gets aroused. And then then the following day it means that would say but when as long as you know. So does she have to say no, or do you have to look at body language? This girl a Cubana or Mazico from bar so but to like
like irresponse you can tell someone's response in body language. This could make sense.
But remember, sometimes you bambi takes, you know. Let's get Joseph Epinon before we get Pinon to a 100 shot. So when that happens, you need to know which 100 shot then be left. If it was a Quebec, then it's right. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Does it matter what you think on a fee?
But because now what I'm trying to get is that I think in order for us as guys, what is consent, we need to start practicing the us asking our partners or our girlfriends to say, can we do this? Because that's key to ask the question with can I do this? Because if our boozy, about to as far as about we as we said, I want to buy a mona, buy a tool, buy a scream. You know what I mean?
Okay. Umusebenzisa uplastic umbuzo uthi nguthathe uplastic. No, like that works. Uzokubuza uthi uplastic one lo then uzofunda kwezakho ukuthi kahle lo muntu shutha akekho kulesi state engikusona. Kodwa uma uvela ungene nje nawe umuntu then it's a bloodline. But angeke ngiqamba manga leya consent like inzima, especially when it comes to playing hard to get and one night stands.
So basically this whole thing of playing hard to get needs to be abolished.
Yeah, amantombazane no concede. I feel ukuthi intombazane kumele isho ukuthi yazi uthini ngiyakufuna kodwa but angakabi right ukuthi ngalala nawe. Yeah. Ithi ngicela sibe kancane then figure out, because I don't find anything wrong when girls are expressive and women are expressive in terms of how they feel about sex. You know what? If I liked you at the first time, this is not based on my personal experience. Let me explain. No. But umuntu ozosho clean ukuthi yazi uthini ngiyakufuna and then uzos or athi umuntu angikho esimeni then angezukuza like njoba ubushilo cause ukuthi just black and white, no gray areas.
Yeah, and it also comes with money. You'd expect Gucci as adults, we start to become as direct as possible when it comes to these indolence. I mean, it's battle and fit. Yeah, but if say afunana, let's just talk and agree. If I'm phony, just tell me as well so that I move on. Because like gray area, I want to test if you are serious. I want to test and whatnot. Sometimes, look, I can pretend to be serious because kona abokapati aba ekta esbazi. Hey, lava bantu ngabanikeza ngisho ama-Oscar, but then they can act and convince you that they're in it for the right reasons, and then after the deed they run away. Hayi ngisakhula ngizoke nami ngeke ngihlangane nama situation awanja. Yeah, but hey, James, you're ninzima. I think isikhathi bafethu. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. So
unless you have any concluding remarks that you want to make quickly.
Yeah. So
I mean, ngakhuluma Mgomezulu.
Okay. So what I want to say is that, guys, as a man, we should make sure before we engage in any sexual activity in our bed, we ask that question, Leo. It's important. Otherwise, we are going to end up with a case on your hands. That's my closing comment. And stay safe. Keep it real.
Yeah, mina engisho nje lokho akushilo because ukuthi a part of us are animals and then also are humans, and that because of the higher like intelligence esinayo. As umchita, don't let induku yakho kube yona ekucabangelayo nekhola phambili. Sometimes you need to also be able to assess and analyze the situation ukuthi yazi ukuthini lo muntu ngathi akekho right. Other than risking ukuthi end up with umuntu, because most women are raped and it's not by strangers. Some would freeze, and then is the other plea I have is that irrespective of ukuthi intombazane uyithengileni wayenzani, you are not entitled to umzimba wayo. Ngisho ngafika kwakhe kuvakashela elale eduze kwakho imingafuni ayifuni. Ngcono uyibizele u-Uber uyixoshe ibuyele la endlini yakhona uma unenkinga nalokho, but other than ukuthi ingane yabantu lale nayo ngenkani because you feel entitled, nalaba abalala namantombazana adakiwe intombazana isilele, she's passed out drunk. Like, how do you sleep with someone who osele, like who's flat out, not in their senses?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mina sengikhulumile into engayesho nje emajiteni ukuthi ya ningazenzi ilimo ngokuzama ukuzenza clever ku-suspect. I think consent. If umuntu akasho ukuthi uyavuma futhi bahamba uyodlala i-golf or any else izandla emadolweni.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
One more thing, Nekuti guys. Nama nudes. Sending nudes kumajiteni i-rape culture. Ningayenzi into leyo.
Yeah. Yes, that's a valid point. Even in confidence.
Topic, man. I think we must address that as a separate topic. Ama nudes, ne? Can me nabangani bambanja nangazi ngiwathola ama nudes. Or I'm glad because that means amachita wami
no, sesibone ko Twitter mfethu belika ama nudes abantu.
Okay, no, ngiyakuzwa bafo. Yeah, so okay, ubabkhoza uthi no is no. Umvu uthi naye no is no. Ukhetla uthi phatha i-contract. So we wrap it up. That's it. Consent versus playing hard to get. Magati no, just listen to the no. Rather be safe than sorry because the repercussions might be very severe and you don't want to be that guy. So I'm going to close off Imbizo. Our next session, we're going to be discussing Black people and this issue of Black people and liking expensive brands, be it it's clothes or alcohol brands that they can't afford. Whereas those that are actually richer do not even, they're not even fancied by the expensive stuff. We'll unpack it in the next session of Imbizo. From today, it was your boy, Tabza Makolite, Tabza Daton, Tabza Wana, Tabza Yonki, Don. Sure.